How's everybody doing? We'd like to welcome everybody to the 2022 Woodstone Member-Guest. Just wanted to touch base and remind everybody that we are doing live scoring for the event. So that means you want to have that Golf Genius app downloaded on your phone. And we only need one person in each group or each match to go ahead and keep that live scoring. We're also going to have scorecards printed out up at the podium that if you wanted to grab a paper scorecard so you can see where all the dots fall for the match, you can come pick that up before each round. If you want to see the full itinerary and all the rules, please go online. Everything's on the event portal, and you can see all the format rules and the full itinerary for the week. Just remember, this is a match play event, one better ball of partners at 90% handicaps. So once you are out of the hole, or you can give putts if you need to, because we want to make sure we keep pace of play moving. But we are going to ask everybody, please make sure you confirm your score with your playing opponents after each hole and verify where the match stands. And make sure you enter a score for each person in the Golf Genius app, because we are going to be posting all the scores to the GIN for all the players in the field. I also attached a couple videos for you that just covers how to play an embedded ball rule, also how to take relief from ground under repair, mulched areas that are not marked ground under repair but on the golf course, and any casual water. And then there is also one other video talking about our local rule on hole 17. If you're in the mulched area on the left side of the fairway in the woods, you do not get relief. So I kind of talk about that and how to play it from there. But looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Looking forward to another great event, and we should have some beautiful weather the next few days, so we'll see you soon. How's everybody doing? I wanted to talk real quickly about the embedded ball rule. So this can happen when it's wet out. Just want everyone to know the embedded ball rule is always in effect, no matter what the weather conditions are. So what that means is anywhere in the general area, which is everywhere in the golf course except for bunkers and penalty areas. So if your ball's plugged, you can see this one plugged in the fairway, this one's plugged in the rough. So since the embedded ball rule is always in effect, you can always take relief from an embedded ball in the general area. So if you're not sure if it's embedded, you can go ahead and put a tee down. You can pick it up, you can't clean it, to see if it's embedded. If it is embedded, you can go ahead and take relief from that situation. So the way you take relief, if it's not embedded, we'll put it back down to where it was, you play it from there. If it is embedded, as these both are, you're gonna put a tee down, you can pick it up. Anytime you get relief, you can always clean the golf ball. Then you're gonna take one club length in any direction, no closer to the hole, and drop it within that little half moon of the club. It's gotta stay in that area. If you drop it and it bounces forward, that's too close to the hole, you gotta replay it. If you drop it on the edge and it drops outside that club, you gotta re-drop it. It's gotta stay in that relief area. And as you can see, the general area, you can drop it anywhere in that club. So even though you're in the rough, this situation, you'd actually be able to get it back to the fairway if you wanted to. And then the same thing applies to the one in the fairway. You're gonna put a tee down, you're gonna pick it up, you're gonna drop it within one club length of the spot where it's embedded. And remember, when you drop it, we're dropping it from knee height. That would be in play. So embedded ball rules always in effect, everywhere you get relief if it's embedded, except for bunkers and penalty areas. All right, I want to talk about ground under repair, the mulched areas, and casual water. So ground under repair, we're going to have marked with white lines. There's only a few spots out there where you're going to see white lines. There are a lot of areas where you see mulch. So mulch is going to be played as ground under repair if your stance or swing is in the mulch. Also, casual water. If your stance or swing is in casual water, you get the option for relief as well. So I'm on hole number 6 here. You're gonna see some mulched areas. There's no white lines around it, but this is gonna be considered ground under repair. So you can see my golf ball here sits in the mulch. You have a couple options. You always have the option to play it as it lies. If you want to take relief, you're going to find the nearest point of relief, and then you get one club length from there, and then you got to drop it. So in this situation, my nearest point of relief is going to be towards the fairway side. I'm going to put a tee down, let's say right here, and I would get one club length. I'm going to drop it, play it as it lies. On this situation to the right, you can see my golf ball is just outside the casual water, but my stance, if I stand on it without pushing, if I stand on it, water comes up. So I always tell everybody though, before you put your tee down and pick your ball up, take a look at where your nearest point of relief is. So in this situation, you can see I might want to play it, because you have the option to play it as it lies, and go ahead and hit a shot up to number 6. If I wanted to take relief, you're going to put a tee down where the ball is. You need to take full relief, whether it's the mulched area or a white line around it or casual water. So what that means is you need to find out where your stance is. Okay, there's no casual water there. I set up, put a tee down. You get 1 club length, and you're going to drop it inside that 1 club length. So in this situation, you can see I'm bringing myself behind this tree. So in this option, I might want to play it as it lies. But just remember, mulched areas on the golf course is considered ground under repair, and casual water is always considered ground under repair as long as the casual water is in the general area, meaning everywhere in the golf course except for bunkers and penalty areas. If there's casual water in a bunker, stance or swing, you can take relief from that as well, but you must stay in the bunker and you must drop it. Alrighty, so that's gonna be the rules for the week for mulched areas, casual water, and ground under repair. Alrighty, one other area in the golf course you'll notice, I'm on hole 17 on the left side of the hole. So I'm in the tree line. You'll be able to see that there's a whole bunch of mulch that was put here, grass is growing up. So if you're in this area, this is the only place in the golf course where if you're in the mulched area, you do not get relief. Because the only relief, if you're way back here, would be back to the, just about to the fairway. So you have to play it as it lies. There is no relief if you're in the mulched area on the left-hand side. You cannot touch your golf ball at all either, but you can move wood chips. So you can see where my golf ball is. I can go ahead and move some of the mulch, some of the sticks from around the golf ball, as long as the golf ball does not move. If you move a stick and the golf ball moves, you got to put it back with a 1-stroke penalty because you made the ball move. So you can move the wood chips. You do not get relief on the left side of number 17 if you're in the woods in the mulched area. You'll only get relief if you're in an area that has a white circle around it on this hole. So remember that, hole 17 local rule, no relief from the mulch on this hole.